Next question to your right, second row. First row, rather.
Hello, sorry to go your way tonight. Coach, my question will be for you. It's a two-part question. What was your message to the team in the locker room after a game like that? And the issues over the final 5 minutes of the game, do you think it's something that Minnesota did differently, or are these fixable issues all on your end?
Yeah, look, I think they took us out of what we wanted to run. They were really aggressive. They're blowing up stuff. We can get clear passes. You felt we tried to go downhill, and then they'd stunt and get back, and we just got a little bit stagnant. And then we had some, obviously, I thought we were slow. We were trying to run. We're up, so you're trying to move the ball, but then we're slow in our speed, execution speed, and then it was making it easy for them. And then they made plays, you know. They made plays down the other end. Obviously, you know, we contested it, we give them a 3 or 4 point play. I mean, those things, they can break you back, and they did, and we had our opportunities to win, and we didn't finish it. So obviously, you know, we're disappointed, so we have to go back to work, we have to freshen up, we have to look about how can we be better, and it's really just principles of play, things that we've been great at all season long. We have to just refocus on them.
Next question, second row all the way to the right.
Over here. Hey, Stewie. I guess, you know, as you replay the end of this game, what play maybe is more frustrating or disappointing? I mean, the missed free throw at the end of regulation, or what happened on that final shot in overtime?
I mean, I think the missed free throw, just because then we had the opportunity to go up one, but even still, like, at the end of overtime, I had probably one of my cleanest looks, and didn't make it.
Next question all the way to the right in the back.
Jonquel, you got off to a really hot start and you finished really strong. Did you find them making any adjustments or doing anything kind of in the middle of the game?
I mean, they switched with us a little bit more to try to, you know, stop us from going downhill. I don't know. I think the way that the game went was more about, you know, us, like Sandy said, getting away from our principles versus what they did to kind of get us out of the rhythm, though.
Next question, second row center.
Sandy, Sabrina had kind of a little bit of a tough game tonight. What was so difficult about the way they were guarding her, and how do you guys think you can open her up or get her going more for game 2?
Yeah, look, I think they were throwing different coverages at her, you know, with the switching, and you know, she was trying to go probably a little bit too much one-on-one early. We just got to move the ball. We got to trust that the ball will come back to her in that regard and exploit it. You know, we had a tough night. We had a tough shooting night. We all did. And but what I know, Sabrina's a competitor, and she'll get ready for game 2 and come back strong.
All right, we're going to go to Zoom for a quick question. Christos, go ahead.
Hello, Stu, question for you. How the way that this game ended motivates you going to the second game?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I want to be taking these shots, and I feel like knowing that my teammates and everyone has confidence in me is important, and, you know, it's kind of like on to the next, and still making sure that I'm going to be aggressive anytime I'm on the court. Obviously, as a player, it's very frustrating, but bounce back for game 2.
Next question, second row center.
Hey, Jonquel. 20 offensive rebounds as a team tonight. Although it doesn't go your way in the end, how is that something you can build off for game 2 and the rest of the series?
Yeah, it was a point of emphasis for us coming into the game, just to, you know, control the rebounding and really get on the boards and try to exploit them in that way. So it's something that we're going to have to continue to do to be successful. But like Stewie and Coach said, like, we had a lot of opportunities to close the game out. A few things that we have to change and kind of be aware of moving forward, but it's still really good things to build upon and some things to learn from.
Next row, third row all the way to your left.
Coach, you talk about the principles of play and how the pace you played with to start this game really affected them so much, and then your rebounding. Those elements there, are those the elements where you say to yourself, these are the elements where we can reverse this and had the domination that you had early in this game to continue on?
Yeah, 100%. You know, I mean, it's principal plays at both ends. You know, being at the point of the screen, you know, Kayla McBride's coming off and shooting it, and them letting them go downhill, pressuring them, letting Heidemann, dribble by us, and giving them too many easy looks where we should have just, just being a little bit smarter in our defense there. I mean, sometimes when, we're not, we didn't rebound, or we kind of, we went to offensive rebound but out of position, and they got easy layups in transition. So those are the ones that really break you back. Principal plays in the half court, the pace is there, but then I think we got a little stagnant, a little tired, and then but credit to them, they were blowing us up. They were being really physical. They were very, very active. They were switching it, and then that took us out a little bit. But we've got to be better, and we will be better.
Next question, second row to your left.
Yes, for Breanna. You've been an excellent free throw shooter your whole career. Can you talk about, are those the hardest to make? Just, when it's at, like you said, less than a second left, the game on the line, is it hard to just focus on your process and not let anything else mentally get in the way?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, specifically to that play, because they were reviewing the time. You're just focusing on making the shot, making the first one, making the first one, and then the second one, the same. It's when you want to be thinking about nothing else, and it definitely sucks to miss.
All right, our last question will come from Zoom. It'll be Jennifer. Jennifer? All right, last one will be Nikias.
Jennifer Partee from Let's Talk Women in Basketball. Despite the loss, you guys had a really strong start. What positives can you take away from this game?
I think just the start we did have. We put up 32 points. We were very intentional playing defense. We were making it really hard for them to score some easy baskets. We were making shots. We were moving the ball really quick. But they went to another level. So they kind of took us out of a rhythm, kind of, not surprised us. We knew that what they're capable of doing. But, we've got to get back and just playing Liberty basketball.
Breanna, Jonquel